First of all, let us remember what is a computer. Computer is an electronic device which is designed to work with information. It has become essential part of modern human life. Owing to the widespread use of computer in every sphere, life in today's world would be unimaginable without computer. Now, let's go back to the clock in 1946 when J. Prescott Eckert invented the first computer named ENIAC. The ENIAC was invented by J. Prescott Eckert and John Mauchly at the University of Pennsylvania and began construction in 1943 and was not completed until 1946. It occupied 1800 square feet and used about 18,000 vacuum tubes weighing almost 50 tons. That's a huge weight for the ancestors of the computer we use. But if we go in 1975, we would get to know about the real ancestors of our computers. As we know that IBM or Microsoft were an early participant in the fledgling PC industry, but the first personal computers introduced in 1975 came as kits. The MIT's Altair 8800 followed by the IMSIA 8080 and Altair clone. Yes, cloning has been around that long. Now, let's come to the part which makes our computer performance easy. It's the processors, which was commercially available by Intel and the first in a long time of Intel CPUs. The chip started in April 1917 when Federico Fagin joined Intel and was completed under his leadership in January 1971. So, that was the history of processors. But we forgot to mention the backbone of computer, that is, computer program. In 1954, language Fortran was invented by IBM by a team, widely used high-level general-purpose programming language to have a functional implementation, as opposed to just a design or paper. The revolution of computers have been really helpful for the users. With the upcoming of new generation, computers began to be easy to access and compact in size. As we have earlier discussed about first generation of computer, so let's start from second generation of computers. So, second generation of computer. The second generation of computers were based on transistors, which were more convenient than first generation of computers, which used bulky vacuum tubes. Third generation of computers. The computers of third generations used integrated circuits in place of transistors. A single IC has many transistors, resistors and capacitors along with the circuitry. Fourth generation of computers. Computers of fourth generation used very large-scale integrated circuits, VSLI. VSLI circuits had 5,000 transistors and the other circuit elements with their associated circuits on single chip. Fifth generation of computer. The fifth generation of computer are totally based on artificial intelligence, which have the capability to think on their own. They also have the thinking features like humans, so we can say that it would be like a humanoid or a robot. We cannot imagine our world without computers, as they have been an important part of our day-to-day life. There are 8 milestones created by the invention of computers. Number first, 1946, ENIAC. Developed by John Prescott Eckert and John V. Mauchly, the Electronic Numerical Integrator and Computer, or ENIAC, was built at the University of Pennsylvania in 1946. Second, 1981, IBM's personal computer. IBM launched its personal computer in August 1981, which was also the world's first personal computer. 1984, Apple's Macintosh. The Apple co-founder showcased a number of the Macintosh's capabilities, from its ability to talk to a drawing application that was able to produce sophisticated images. 1985, Microsoft launches Windows. Windows 1.10 was launched in market in November 1985 as an operating system with a graphical interface. 1989, the World Wide Web. In 1989, British computer scientist Tim Berners-Lee submitted a proposal for a distributed information system at CERN, the European Organization for Nuclear Research, near Geneva, Switzerland. A year later, the world's first website and server went live at CERN. 1994, the Sega Saturn and Sony PlayStation. Launched within weeks of each other in 1994, the Sega Saturn and Sony PlayStation consoles blazed a trail in the video gaming industry. 2000, Broadband Internet. The 21st century has seen the mass adoption of broadband internet across the developed world. Dial-up connections have become a relic of the past, with users now accustomed to high-speed downloads, super-fast browsing, high-resolution streaming, and a great deal more. 2000, Connected Living. In the same year, today's homes are rapidly transforming into spaces where traditional computers dovetail alongside newer pieces of technology, from smartphones and smart TVs to virtual assistants and tablets. In the modern age, computers have become the backbone of our daily activity, and everyone, either directly or indirectly, are dependent on a computer. Why are they so meaningful for us? Computer is used in almost every field, even where it is unexpected. That is why this age is called as the era of IT. Computers have become an integral part of our lives because we rely on them for communication and technology processes. Computers are used to control large and small machines, which in the past were controlled by human beings. One of the main reasons why computers are being put on in schools is because of students, which help them to study in a far better way.